Yo, it's your boy Kuro Ken-chan. How's everybody doing out there? Let me make sure everything is good to go, and then let me hop on the camera. Got another freaking salad. This song's a banger. Oh, wait, where'd it go? Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Kuro Ken. How's everybody doing? Hey, we back to the collared shirts, man. Back to the collared shirts. I got like 5 collared shirts. Just cycled them. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yo, what's up? Ever Sleepy Jojo, Parks Lady, Quillig, Shuffling, Soul Release, Yorozuya, Mare, Electro, It's Not Likely. I see you in there. Linky Bill? Where's Linky Bill at, huh? He's here? There he is. I see him. Oh, no carrot emo. What the heck? Shy Angel, what's up? How you doing? Soul by Ray. Here, that boy. Casual Cupcake. Sign now. Bartski. I see you too. Golden Witch. Axe. How you doing, baby? I got my salad. Whoa. Looks trippy, doesn't it? So. Emo Rollers, what's up? I need more clothes? Yeah. Do I need more clothes? Or do I want more clothes? I mean, I could rather just play video games. Izu Rocks, what's up? Sneaky Pantsu, what's up? No, I definitely need it. But I am so bad at fashion. I don't get it. I just don't get fashion. Every time I try to go shopping by myself and I'm like, what do I get? What do I buy? Like, I'll see a shirt and I'm like, $10. What the hell? And then like there's a video game like $60 for a Mario Tennis? Get in here, baby. Yo, Chaos Winds, what's up, dude? You can never have enough clothes. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. There's sometimes that there should be less clothes, like at the beach or when you're taking a shower. I know you were thinking of other situations, you degenerates. Yo, Kelsey, what's up? Why are you always making fun of me, you butt? Can't even say hi? Huh? Alright, you guys ready for this? I'm gonna do a scrubby thing, and I'm gonna look up the final... Oh, Jinoshi, what's up? I'm gonna look up the final, safe password or whatever. I really don't want to deal with it. We're ready to move on. So I'm going to look up the last code or whatever. Safe password. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone's doing really well today. It's a great day here in Japan. Freaking hot. I didn't leave my house once. Yes, I did. I went for a run. I go for a run? I did go for a run today. Wow. I have no fashion sense either. Passwords are randomized. No. I'm just gonna look up the puzzle. How to beat the puzzle. Why did I know that? This song's a banger. Yeah. Yeah. Go. The no-nary game. It was your birthday, Soul? Dude, feels birthday, man. Happy birthday, dude. Holy crap. We're skipping that. Beware the spoilers. Oh, don't worry. I got it on lock. There's only one puzzle solution that I need. Whoa! Whose man is this? Zach Vampire coming out of nowhere, the tier 3 sub for 4 months in a row. Dude, who are you? Keep on the lurk, my friend. Hontou arigatou gozaimasu. That's huge. I appreciate that. Crow Kid love for that, man. The vampire. Usually no vampires allowed, but I'll make you a special exception. Get your butt back in here, baby. Mwah. All right. Don't worry. I got it in my history. I put Q room puzzle, and then I went right into the middle. Here we go. Saison, how you doing? Okay. So, let me look at the solution. Whoa, it takes that long? Hold on. Sorry, I'm gonna cheat. Okay. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna just cheat on this part, I swear, okay? A, B, D, C, E. That's a YouTube video. Yeah. I'm cheating, dude. I don't wanna put up with this. I put up with this like an hour last night and I was just not feeling it. Parks Lady, did I say hi to you? Ooh, Girls in Pantsu, dude. One of my favorite names on Twitch. How you doing, bud? A, B. Okay. Next. A, B, C, E, D, L. Fuko, what's up? Yo, So Alchemist, what's up? All right, then we done. Boom. Zach, how you doing, dude? Okay, we out of here. No more YouTube, no more cheating. Okay, I promise this time. I just had to do that. I just had to get it out of the way. Chip Douglas, what's up? I just had to get this out of the way. Yeah. Oh, you're saying that I read the objective wrong? Probably. Talkie boy, what's up? How you doing? Let me get some of my salad out here. Looks like that was the answer. And Kampai, guys. JT Dak, what's up? How you doing? Cheating? I'm not cheating. Only a little bit. So, this girl was like, yo, let's hang out next weekend. And I'm like, cool, let's hang out. And she mails me like 5 minutes later. She's like, okay, we're going to the club on Saturday night, so come on out. And I'm like, oh. Dragon Player, what's up, dude? I went to the club 2 weeks in a row, man. I'm done clubbing. I'm like 26. Okay, Star, Sun. Astro, what's up? Oh, there are different symbols now in different places. Star, Sun. Now listen here, kid. Listen here, boy. Star, Sun. Star, Sun, right? Now listen here, chap. Ooh, chap. I like that one, chap. It's a good word. Good job, you opened it. Well done. 10 Myoji. Redacted. What's that? I got an achievement that said redacted. Is that all the golden files in the game? So, Crescent Moon, Sun. Hello, chap. Hello, chap. There we go. Accelavir? Yes, it's open. More Accelavir? Okay, then. Busta Wolf, what up, baby? Okay, then. Let's see what's in here. Killy, how you doing? Hey, Killy and Ghostblade, thank you so much. They donated so I could get Zero Time Dilemma on PC instead of Vita, which is the whack version that only whack people play, apparently. It means redacted because you cheated? What I cheat? I'm deleting that part of the VOD. Okay, then let's see what's in here. First off, 2-star key cards. We can use them to play the AB game as many times as we want. Hold on. Those keys are important, but look at this. A consummate collection. Accelavir is the achievement I got. I just got another one. Wesley Zalmi, what's up? How you doing? The Radical 6 Cure. Oh, thank goodness. I don't know what to say. Quark is gonna be okay. Is he crying? 10. Cry G, more like. Heh. All right, let's get out of here. We need to get this stuff to Quark and Alice. Yeah, you're right. This key should do the trick. Let's get moving. Okay, actually the 3DS version is the whack one. Now listen up. Listen up, chap. Back in my day, all we had was the 3DS version. okay? You have to carry a battery pack on you. Back when I played Game Boy, we had no backlight. You have to use the little street lights when you're in your parents' car and the street lights are like, oh, I can see it. Oh, I can see it. Oh, I can see it. Hey, yo, what's up? You know what I'm talking about? Come on, everyone knows, right? Everyone's like my age here. AA batteries. Oh my God, that was freaking expensive. That was expensive. Milky Cold, what's up? Back in my day, we had a game where you could play football. Yeah, dude, this one's called FIFA. You have to buy it and buy all the DLC. Phantom Horseman, what's up? All right, do it. What? Go. Oh, you remember? I remember. Boy, do you remember? I remember. The door's locked. It says lock. Wow. They're still making this observation. He could literally jump through space-time and he's like, that door's locked. You guys ready? All set here. Go for it. What's your guys' opinion on DLC? I think day one DLC is whack. But I think only indie companies can do it because they need to make money back. But AAA companies with that day one DLC, hell no. Go for it. Reach. Sea Swallow, what up, baby? All right. 3, 2, 1. Agent, what's up, dude? I don't mind it depending on what's included in the pricing. I guess, yeah. It really depends on the game and stuff like that. Whoa, 10 Myoji one-upping me? I said 3, 2, 1, 2, 3? Stop that. Jeez, one more time. 3, 2, 1. He messed up his countdown, so we had to do it. How long has the stream been on? Probably like 10 minutes. 19 minutes. Escapist and Doctor of Escapology. I just got 4 achievements since I've started the stream. Lucifer's, what's up? How you doing, girl? Midnight Rain, how you doing? Would you like more pie? Good DLC. Would you like the rest of your pie? Bad DLC. Pizza is a spaghetti-flavored pie. Ray, how you doing?
It opened.
We should get back to the Flore warehouse then.
Let's go. Expansions are A-okay. Yeah, I'm down for expansions. But DLC, yeah, character DLC and like fighting games and stuff, I'm all up for that. BB Tag kind of did it kind of sus, but you know. Hey, wait. Did you guys hear something?
What?
You didn't hear it? It came from over there. It sounds like something turning on. Hey, hey, hey. That's probably all the ladies in a 10-mile vicinity, a radius of me, right? Who am I fucking kidding? See? I told you. This screen wasn't on before.
You're right. Guess it was set to turn on when we opened the door.
Ming Lo, dude.
It looks like an authentication screen. I think we need to put in an ID and a password.
Yeah, but what?
That was when I noticed the illustration. The lion is eating the sun. The lion is eating the sun. The lion is eating the... Memento Mori. Remember death. If the 9th lion ate the sun. Last free candy. What's up, dude? I'm being blasted, dude. How did you like the reveal? Dude, every moment in this game is like Galaxy Brain the meme. Like, every single moment. Oh, of course. This was the real 9th lion. But if that was the case... Jumpy Doll is the password. And McKelvey or whatever. I've got the picture on my phone. Dang, look at that buff forearm. Boom, 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 boom. You're supposed to be teaching? Wow. Ditching those children for the streams. Much respect. That's what I call dedication. Loyalty. This again? Alright, are we jumping through space-time again? Hold on. I'm looking for the password on my phone. I'm not texting. I swear. I wouldn't forget you, Chant. Shit, did I forget the password? Was it like McKelvey or something? Michelangelo? What was the password? Here it is. It's Milk Evoli. Milk Evoli. Milk Evol. What? Voli. And the password here is Jumpy Doll. What? What's the password? Milk Kivali. Milk Kev Oli. Jumpy Doll. That's whack. Are you kidding me? Where was it? Ultra, what's up? How you doing? No cheating? I won't cheat. But I remember when what's his name died? When Kay died, he literally said, "Hey, yo, check out the password, dude. Don't forget it. It's Milkavali." And then on the back of Akane Kuroshiki's card, it said Jumpy Doll. Am I not right? Am I right or am I right? I'm pretty goddamn sure I'm right. I've got every... What is it? Get GTF D... Oh, wait a minute. Got him! 5,000
Sigma.
IQ plays.
Look!
Poggers. Cube-kun, what's up? Lauro. Eden. Gasp! You're...
Akane.
Damn, Akane, you're looking a little bit old. I hacked into the mainframe and backtraced it. Exactly. I called the cyber police. Her name is... Okay, this probably is important, so...
They've been looking for her for a very long time.
Ellipsis. Come on, I was about to eat. He walked toward her, slowly, carefully, almost as if he was afraid of scaring her away. He reached out.
She's a hologram.
Oh, I thought about to say she's a hoe. She's hologram. H-O are the first words that popped up. Here, by the way. Tenmoji squeezed his eyes shut.
Akane.
Oh, of course he'd... Look where he's grabbing. Of course. Muldy, my man. He closed his hand around empty air and let it fall to his side. Whoever said that, your mom's a hoe. Have you guys seen that clip? The substitute teacher or whatever? Oh my god. Whoever said that, your mom's a hoe. There was a moment of sad silence, and then she began to speak. Very cute. What's up? Karai, how you doing?
Arrived. I've been waiting for you.
Oh.
Well, I suppose that's slightly inaccurate. What you see now is a holographic message I recorded before you came here. Unfortunately, this means I will not be able to answer your questions, at least not directly.
How's the audio, by the way, guys? Is it okay for you?
I hope you will understand.
It's like mad quiet for me. Very cute. It's been a little bit. How have you been?
Now, where to begin?
Oh, dang. She looks mad tired.
You probably have a great many questions.
Just a few?
What day is it? Where are we?
Are we about to learn all of this right now? Dude, big spoiler alert if you're coming in. If you're gonna watch this, you're gonna ruin the entire game for yourself, okay?
Who is Zero? And what does he have to do with Akane Kurashiki?
Noob, what's up, dude? There you go. I turned up everything.
But I imagine there is one question that rises above all
I turned up everything,
others.
so make sure you turn down your volume according to my voice.
Why were we brought here?
Yeah?
The answer to that is simple. Everything that has happened here is part of our plan.
Okay. But what kind of plan? I mean, we played like a Saw game, Japanese Saw.
All of this was required for the success of the AB project. I assume you heard the name by now, at least. In any event, you are all needed in order to execute our plan.
I'm ready, dude. The game is about to get real trippy. Lady Athena, what's up? Konnichiwa.
The nonary game was necessary for the same reason. Your question now, I imagine, is just what is this AB project?
Ambidex Edition.
The answer to that is also simple. Allow me to explain. We created the AB project for one purpose.
Okay.
To transport the consciousnesses of two people into the past. Those two people are you, Sigma, and you, Phi.
Are you, Sigma, and you, Phi? Okay. What do you mean, the past? The moment the words were out of my mouth, I realized no one there could answer the question. Not Phi, not Temyoji, and certainly not a pre-recorded hologram.
Have you figured out what this room is? I assume you saw the Q on the door. It stands for quantum.
Alright, we're about to get a friggin' Bill Nye the Science Guy in this.
That makes this the quantum room.
It took me a moment to realize she'd changed subjects without even pausing. There was nothing we could do, of course, but I still felt a twinge of frustration.
Take a look at the rear of the room. Do you see that large enclosure? That houses our quantum computer.
Oh, gasp! Powered by Google, by the way. Like, comment, and subscribe. Yo, Obi, what's up, dude?
The systems that control this entire facility run on that machine.
Okay.
That includes the construct you refer to as Zero Jr., as well as the golems. All of them do their thinking in that box. Isn't that strange, though? It seems contrary to how we perceive the world.
What do you mean?
The body, the thing that you see and interact with, is somewhere else.
Okay.
But the mind and all its thoughts are in this box.
Like a hive mind, kind of? What if... I always thought, dude, what if jellyfish are hive mind? That'd be pretty sick.
Perhaps it isn't so strange, though. Perhaps
Zachman, what's up?
humans are the same, with our
That's in
minds
Deathloop.
and thoughts existing separate from our bodies.
Our minds and thoughts are separate from our body.
Our core is in our head, of course. We all have individual brains, think individual thoughts, and act according to individual wills.
Oh, God.
That makes communication difficult, though.
Yeah, dude. Humans are the worst. Humans are the worst.
So, we're forced to rely on inefficient mediums, like language, photographs, non-verbal cues, etc., to transmit information. Each one of us is an individual, and we have no direct connection to anyone else.
Each one of us is an individual. I sent this to my Twitter with my iPhone 10. Hashtag individual.
But is that really true? In the dimensions we are most familiar with, yes, it is. another higher dimension, however.
Okay. A higher dimension? Oh, we're transcending dimensions here.
We may all be connected after all.
Yeah, see, listen, you guys better do what Zat's doing. He's taking notes.
Like the branches of a tree.
Stretch, what's up, man?
Or a rhizome.
What the hell's a rhizome?
Imagine a horizontal
biology.
cross-section of the root system of a large tree.
Okay.
All you can see are the spots where the roots intersect the plane of your cross-section.
Pink and Orange, what's up? Quillig, how you doing?
In the 2 dimensions you see, the roots all appear to be individual things with no connection to one another. But this isn't the case. If you expand your view and look at the root system in 3 dimensions instead of only 2.
I remember we
you
had
see
this
the
thing.
truth.
We had this item and we examined the root. Remember the rainbow root? It was in the PEC room, I think. That's pretty nuts. Yeah, dude, I want to check out your apartment, man.
All the roots
Party
join
at Obi's
together
apartment.
At the trunk. In 2 dimensions, they appear to be separate.
Only appear.
But if you look at the roots from a 3rd higher dimension, you see
Wow. Whoa. Whoa.
things that might appear to be separate from one another in 3 dimensions.
Bro,
Could
wow.
be connected to one another if you look at them in 4 dimensions. Doesn't that at least seem like it could be a possibility?
Yeah, it does, actually.
I believe that is how human consciousness actually works. Well, I'm not the only one, I suppose.
I'm not the only one.
Zero and I share that belief.
Who is Zero?
Morphogenetic field theory.
Oh my god, what a call out back to the first game. Tenmyoji mumbled something that sounded like nonsense. I opened my mouth to ask him what it meant, but Akane was already talking again.
Now,
We get to
when
bang.
I talk about a 4th dimension,
You talking about anime's real? Wait, 2D? Oh, wait. In order to ascend, this is further proof that weebs are terrible. Okay? In order to ascend, we must abandon 2D to reach 4D. Yo, Vegeta God Mode, what's up?
I'm referring to the 4th dimension used in Minkowski space-time.
Min who? Dragon Player, what's up?
Let's start with a single dimension, where all that exists is a point.
Okay. Oh, you guys watched a YouTube video on this stuff? It's pretty trippy.
Connect points to one another, and you have a line. In 1 dimension, the only surface you can create is that, a line.
Uh-huh.
But move to 2 dimensions and create more lines, and you can create shapes. These are 2-dimensional surfaces. Move up to 3 dimensions, and you can connect these shapes to one another and form 3-dimensional objects. Now you have a 3-dimensional surface, which encompasses a volume of space.
And this is the one that we exist in, right?
Connect 3-dimensional objects to one another, and you formed a 4-dimensional object, which encompasses a volume of both space and time.
In Minkowski space-time, the 4th dimension is essentially time which we experience but cannot manipulate like we can the first 3 dimensions. Man, these scientists, let me tell you, dude, they're been crazy. They're the good kind of crazy.
It is on that 4th
Snotty.
dimensional axis that our minds are connected. If that was true, then what would prevent anyone from sending their consciousness backward or forward in time?
But isn't time just a construct by humans?
That theory is the foundation of the AB project. The A represents after, and the B represents before.
Wow. That's a mind blow, actually. I thought it was Ambidix Edition, is what I thought it was.
It probably sounds silly to you.
No, I think it sounds freaking sick.
A ridiculous story made up by a mad old woman.
Okay.
But look at what's happened to you. You've seen many different worlds and timelines, haven't you, Sigma? And what about you, Phi? I know you have too.
When can I do that? I'll go to the future, go in a fighting game tournament, go back in time for the hard reads. Saving the planet? Screw that, man. Let me win a freaking Smash Brothers tournament. Symmetric, what's up, dude? Hey, thank you for the help the other day, by the way.
Am I wrong? Tenmyoji should know what I'm talking about as well. I believe
The music's mad comfy.
Something very similar nearly half a century ago.
I believe you experienced something very similar nearly half a century ago?
You sent your consciousness to the past to help save a little girl's life.
Wait, what?
It was a long time ago, but perhaps you still remember.
No, dude. No.
Yeah, of course I do. How can I forget? That little girl was you, Akane.
Suddenly it felt like Phi and I were outsiders trespassing on something we had no right to see. Tenmyoji's face was taut with emotion as he looked into Akane's eyes. It seemed almost like she was looking back at him.
Now, unfortunately, my time is up. The final stage of the project will begin very soon.
Hold up!
I need to go prepare. The next time we meet, I can tell you the rest of the story. So come and find me. I'll be waiting. One last thing. The cat in the box. Is it alive? Or is it dead?
Bana! Yo. Tenmyoldi? Junpei?
Sigma, Phi, you will decide its fate.
Who the hell is Quark?
Goodbye.
Wait! Akane, wait!
Oh, Tenmyoji, I can almost see you. You don't need to worry. Everything is going to be okay. I will see you again one day. I promise. But I'm going to have to ask you to wait just a little longer.
Wait! Akane!
And then she was gone. Tenmyoji collapsed to his knees and back, hunched and shaking. I saw tears land on the white-knuckled fist he'd pressed against his thighs. Oh. I kept quiet. What was there to say? Phi and I looked at one another and nodded silently. With a shaking hand, Tenmyoji pulled a photograph out of his pocket. It was a picture of a girl. After all that we'd been through, her smile was enough to break your heart. Oof. I was not expecting the feels. Yikes. Holy Jesus, man. We made our way to the warehouse on Flore and met up with the others. It took only a few minutes to decide to head to the infirmary. And that's why he was so distraught seeing her dead. After all those years of looking for that girl. And the first time he sees her in like half a century is she's dead. God damn. That's despair, dude. As soon as we arrived, we began to treat Alice and Quark for Radical 6. Well, at least he's got freaking Quark. What? Can I borrow a few? Have many, dude. I gave Luna the Accelavir that I'd found in the queue room. She quickly prepared it and... Twiggles, what's up? If I didn't say hi to you, let me know and I'll say what's up. We're gonna say hi to everybody. Ooh. Oh, look at those 3D models. Injected Alice and Quark.
Thank goodness. It will take some time for them to recover completely, but they should be fine.
Good.
Indeed.
Indubitably.
Thank you, Luna. And thanks for finding the medicine, you guys.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're still smiling?
Thank you so much.
Don't sweat it.
No need to thank us.
Tenmyoji said nothing, just walked over to Quark's unconscious body. He took the small boy's hand in his own and held it tight. I could see tears at the corners of his eyes as he turned away from us. Dang, he went through a lot, dude. 10 broji. Sheesh. Suddenly I remembered. Dio, where had he gone? It didn't take me long to find him. He was sprawled, unconscious on the floor beneath the sink. Handcuffs?
Oh, we found those in the crew quarters. Before you returned, we went to check on the bomb
What's he
in room
doing?
2,
Did
and
you
we
do
found
it?
them there.
We must have injected him with Soparil.
Of course, the bomb was indeed turned off. Thank you again for dealing with them. You are, quite literally, lifesavers.
No problem, dude. Come.
You have my eternal gratitude.
Okay, don't answer this, okay? I talk to myself a lot. What does this have to do with K being a clone of Sigma? And why do I have prosthetic arms? Maybe they needed my arms to make a clone army of me, and then so they put Sigma, or the clone Sigma, into K's robotic body, or whatever. I coughed awkwardly and looked pointedly around the room. I glanced over at Phi to see she was doing the same thing. It's so trippy, right? Yeah, don't say anything. I know everything's gonna be explained, but I just want to theorize. Is that cool? After that, we headed back to the Floor A warehouse to play the AB game, but I'm 100% sure there's no way I'm gonna guess right. I mean, this game's way too trippy. Specifically, me, Phi, and Kay, and Luna. Clover and Tenmyoji decided to remain in the infirmary, just in case something happened with Alice, Quark, or Dio. Luna would represent Clover's team. With Quark and Dio sleeping, Kay would represent their team by default, which left me, Phi, and Tenmyoji. You should vote.
No, I'll let you handle it. I chose Betray in the last round.
Thanks, Toots.
You probably don't trust me right now.
Not really. What? That doesn't matter now.
Excuse me, I apologize for interrupting, but I think you should be the one to vote in the next round fight.
Why?
You already have 9 BP. There's no reason for you to choose Betray now. You see?
Hey, you're acting like I might actually try and betray her.
Not necessarily.
What does it matter what he's suggesting? We're almost there. We just have to play the AB game 3 more times.
And then we could do everything. And we could just do ally, ally, ally. Electro, take care, dude. Thanks for hanging out, man.
Then we can all get 9 points.
Stalker, what up, baby?
But that means each representative has to choose ally all 3 times.
Which should be a problem. Shouldn't be a problem. Except if it's Dio. 3rd round. 4th round. 5th round.
Okay, I'll vote. You sure you're alright with this, Sigma?
Yeah, I trust you. Oof, okay, I guessed it. I handed her the star key.
Shall we open the doors?
Everyone's alive, yeah. I think this is the final timeline. I don't think there's any more. But then again, it's freaking Zero Time Dilemma.
An ambidex gate
Here's the
has
flow.
been opened.
What? We're at the end! Golfer, what up, baby?
45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
Oh, right. We have to wait for the deadline.
Oh, well, we could vote earlier, but then each voter would be stuck inside the AB room for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back to the infirmary then.
Let's go.
I agree. Please, lead the way.
Luna and Kay set off toward the yellow door. I was about to follow when...
Hold on. I just remembered something.
What?
The AB room on the left, in one of the other histories, she...
Oh, yeah. You're right. Akane's body was in there. What does this mean? Why didn't we find her body this time? What? We didn't? Arisa, what's up?
Maybe because she wasn't murdered.
But... Wait a minute. How did Dio... When did history change?
Do you remember what Akane said?
The cat in the box.
Car Survivor, thanks for the host. Appreciate that. That's support, baby. Mwah.
Is it alive or is it dead?
It's alive. Who'd kill a cat?
Sigma, Phi. You will decide its fate.
Is that you? The Schrodinger's cat.
Exactly.
I wonder what she meant about us deciding its fate.
Perhaps she was saying her own fate wasn't decided yet.
Zadino, what's up? Huh?
The history where she's alive and the history where she's murdered are both real right now.
What? No, that's impossible. We've already opened the box. We opened the door to this AB room and there was no body.
No, we haven't opened the box. We haven't found a body, but we haven't found her alive yet either. In other words, we haven't actually observed her. The hologram was a
Sigrid.
recording from before this game started.
The next time we meet, I can tell you the rest of the story.
She might be alive.
So come and find me. I'll be waiting.
Basic science, guys, come on. Where was Akane now? Where was she waiting for us? Or what if she wasn't anywhere now? What happened to music? What if she was waiting for us in another timeline? Monkus. Or what if she was waiting for us in the past? Monka Giga. Was that even possible? If she was, what would that mean? A new destination has been added to the flowchart. Come on, man. In the past? Yo, this game is... Listening Dreams, what's up, dude? Ooh, ow, 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 ow. Damn it! Feels like my head's gonna explode. Wait. Virtue's last jump bait. Where the hell am I? Phi's not here. Where's Mamacita at? Looks like an elevator, but...
No, this is one of the AB rooms.
Ah! Who the hell are you? And what the hell's an AB room?
Damn, I guess you did lose your memory after all.
Memory? Memory. This is only the 80,000th time we've seen this. This PowerPoint presentation. I remember! You're Phi! She grinned. It doesn't look like she's grinning to me. When is this?
Check your bracelet.
It's a red pear. BP is 3?
Mine's the same.
Damn, look at that white skin. Does this mean this is the beginning of the game? We've gone back to when we first woke up in the AB room.
No, not quite. I think we woke up a little earlier this time.
How do you know?
Push the buttons on the side of your bracelet.
2 hours, 15 minutes.
We didn't wake up this long before the primary doors opened last time. I think we're about an hour early.
Dang! Wait a minute. If you're right.
Yeah, Akane might still be alive. We got back before Dio killed her.
Oh shoot, there's a lot of spoilers in here, fam. Be careful.
I think.
A lot.
Right. We're here for one reason.
To stop her from getting killed.
Exactly.
Feel like, what's that? Spy Kids? Let's move. We need to get out of here fast.
Don't need to tell me twice. Let's go.
No, I don't gotta do this room again. Don't I already know the goddamn password? We don't need to look there. This is our password, remember? That means we're just repeating history. You see what I'm getting at? The password for the safe should be the same one we got earlier. Exactly. Now hurry up and open it. Star, moon, moon. Okay. Got him. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, I opened it. No, that's the wrong password. We need the other one to get the key. God, woman, shit. Chill out. Star, sun. Easy peasy. Fi yelling at you, simulator? Pretty much. There, it's open. Good work. Hurry up and grab the The cracker? Cracker? Damn, I meant key. How the hell? Just shut up and do it. Who makes a mistake like that? Eris, what's up, dude? General, what up, General? Hurry up and grab the cracker. Grab the cracker. Dude, animal crackers? That's a top tier snack. Let me tell you. All right, let's put the key in here. For God's sake, just do it already. No need to yell. All right, good. Looks like that worked. Ready, Fi? What do you think? I know. I don't need to ask every time, right? Then why the hell are you asking? Hurry up and... Right. I'm going. 10, 9, 8, 1, done. She ruined it, dude. Hey, you pushed a button. Bite me, you were taking too long. We're on a schedule here. Damn, dude, we speed ran that puzzle. Save the animals. Save the Akane. The Schrodinger's Akane. Fi and I climbed up through the hatch and out onto the top of the AB room. It took us only a moment to spot them. Akane! Behind her was Dio. He was moving quickly and quietly, a knife glinting in his right hand. Shit! There was no time to yell to her. I scrambled down the top of the AB room. Fi wasn't following me. When I looked back, she was still standing on the roof. Fi! What the hell are you doing? Get down here and... Before I could finish, she moved. She ran across the roof, launched herself into the air. Oh, come on. Almost. You know, I was like... What the?
He's fine.
God damn, get blasted, dude. Get blasted. The drop kick from the second story? Dude, she must have broke his back.
Just unconscious.
You know, like Marvel vs. Capcom 3? Freaking Dr. Doom? Foot dive! That be. When's the Zero Time Dilemma or Zero Escape fighting game? I bent down and held my fingers in front of his mouth. He was still breathing.
I don't think he saw me. He probably has no idea what happened to him.
Guy went down like a sack of potatoes.
He had it coming.
Yeah, but potatoes are cool. Dio's not. I heard footsteps come to a stop right in front of us. I looked up. Raiko, what's up?
So you came.
God, you old. What happened to you, June? You were the waifu.
I've been waiting for you. You're here to hear the rest, right?
Wait, just wait a minute. What the hell is your deal? How can you be so calm? If we hadn't shown up just now, you'd...
have been stabbed in the heart by this young man and died. Yes. Although, that reminds me, thank you very much. I very much appreciate you saving me.
What?
Hold on, how do you know about being stabbed by Dio? Are you an Esper too?
Yes,
Ah.
indeed I am. I am able to jump through time, just like you.
Yeah, we found that out in the first game. Then what the hell were you thinking? If you knew he was going to stab you, why were you going to let him do it?
Because I had to.
You what?
Think back. Why are you here? If I hadn't been killed by Dio, no one else would have been murdered. Consequently, your own abilities would never have manifested.
So she died on purpose. Okay, so Kay's creator is... Oh, Kay's mother is this lady.
I did explain, didn't I? The purpose of the AB project was to send the two of you to the past. Or your minds, at least.
It worked.
In order for that to happen, some death was necessary. When a human brain
Thank
is
you.
faced with danger, its processing speed increases. Information is processed more quickly, and time almost seems to slow. A few seconds can feel like an eternity.
That's what happened when we took the ally and betrayed. Right?
Unfortunately, that in itself isn't enough to send oneself through time. The amplitude of the consciousness is simply too small. In order to increase the amplitude, we need to slow down the brain before the increase happens.
Is that Radical 6?
It's a little like a slingshot.
All right, here we go.
You pull back on the rubber band and then let go. The potential energy you stored in the band is released and converted into kinetic energy.
Okay,
That's what fires the bullet out of the slingshot.
okay.
Now, while a slingshot can only fire in one direction, your mind isn't similarly limited.
Okay.
When the bullet of your consciousness is fired from the slingshot of your brain, it travels past the three-dimensional world and into the four-dimensional one.
Damn.
From that perspective, time is no longer fixed. In other words, you can travel to the future, the past, whenever you like. Your consciousness has been released from the three-dimensional cage.
Imagine if he could do this in real life, dude.
In order for that to happen, I had to infect you with Radical 6.
I knew it, see? I knew it. Whoa, what?
We're infected with Radical 6?
Yes. Don't you remember, Sigma? Luna should have told you about it in another timeline.
Are you sure? Infecting all of these people with such a horrible disease?
Every single one of you has been infected. Well, apart from Luna, of course.
Damn it, dude. Luna was a robot, the waifu.
Unfortunately, it was necessary. We needed to slow your minds in order to store up your potential energy. Then we provided a dire situation that would accelerate your processing
So
speed.
basically, you drugged us.
The result is what you are now experiencing. Your consciousness now occupies four-dimensional space-time.
We ascended.
Even that, however, wasn't enough. You had the ability to travel, but your memories could easily be lost during the trip.
Okay.
If the project was to succeed, you had to be able to retain everything you learned in each reality. That was the reason you were forced to jump so many times. With each jump, your ability to remember improved.
Oh.
Eventually, you would be able to retain everything. That is why we made you play the A-B game. That was why you had to select different chromatic doors.
Dang, dude. This is actually pretty nuts.
By forcing specific choices, we could cause you to make more jumps.
So basically, everyone's just like, what? You know, everyone's talking really, really slow, right? Is that how the theory is? I get it. I think I finally understand. Well, okay, there are a lot of things I don't understand, but all of what you just told me makes sense. You did all of this so that Fi and I could jump through 4-dimensional space with our memories intact.
Yes.
Right? But why did you need us to do that? People have died for this. I mean, let's count how many different ways people died. Murder, antimatter explosion, suicide. I've died. So has Fi. So have you. Oh, that one where everyone committed suicide in that room was nuts. So why would you do all this? What does it matter that Fi and I jumped through time?
Haven't I told you? Death was unavoidable. You are all destined to die. Sacrifices had to be made for the sake of the project.
What a bee, dude. I already know that. What I'm asking you is why? What is so goddamn important that it's worth all this?
I'm sure you'll figure it out eventually.
Oh,
What? Just when is eventually?
she's gonna kill us.
In a future not very far from now.
More debating, dude. Bullshit. That's not good enough. Why can't you tell us now? Instead of answering, Akane knelt down next to Dio and picked up his knife up off the floor.
I'm going to keep this with me.
Don't change the subject.
But it's almost time.
What are you talking about? We've got plenty of time.
No, in a few moments, you'll return to the original timeline.
What?
This is the way it has to be. Don't fight it. Logomorph.
Yes.
Logomorph?
Logomorph?
You call him Zero Jr. His official designation is Logomorph. Logomorph, this is an order. Unlock my bracelet.
Compliance.
Now, everything is in place. I have put the bracelet onto Dio. All we have to do is place his body in the 5th AB room, the second one from the right.
That's the one Quark is in, right?
Correct. I will move him. I will also put your bodies back into the 3rd AB room. Once that's done, I will reset its puzzle to an unsolved state.
Okay. Why? Why do you need to do all that?
To recreate the history that you remember. Your consciousness is about to leave your body and return to the future. Your body will be emptied, and your other consciousness will jump back in.
Okay.
If your bodies aren't back in the 3rd AB room by then, it would be bad.
So you're saying some version of us is going to wake up in that room and repeat the same history again? Well, I guess this could actually be our 2nd or 3rd time.
You are exactly correct.
That's trippy, dude. You can go back in time and just mess with... live in any good timeline that you want. Ah, that makes sense, Golden Witch.
Lastly, I'm going to leave this with you.
Yeah. She paused and pulled something out of her pocket. It was a small key attached to a string.
I'll tie it onto your ankle so that you won't lose it. All right, Sigma?
Damn! Look at those Yeezys! Hype beast. What's it say on there?
Tu fui, ego eris.
It's Latin. It means, what you are, I was.
What you are, I was.
What I am, you will be.
It's that weird puzzle. I remember that.
Yes.
In the security room. What am I supposed to do with it?
It will help you meet someone who's very important.
Do I gotta record that? Maybe I should take a picture of that, huh? What you are, I was. No, I don't think we need to. What?
Go. Return to the future. You won't be alone. I will be at your side, watching over you.
Te fuego, Lego my ego. Oh my god, egos.
Now hurry.
God, those are whack. Wait, I still... Did she just force me out of my body? A new destination has been added to the flowchart. Here we go. The distant future. God, this game is so trippy, dude. We have no choice but to ally. Whoa.
Oh, looks like you're awake.
Don't talk to me, Temioji. Pissed. How many times have I been debated by a video game? Is this the infirmary?
Why are we here?
Do you know what happened at the AB gate?
Kay and I went back to the infirmary, but
We waited and waited, and the two of you never returned.
so we went to the warehouse to check on you.
Huh.
We found you passed out in front of the AB rooms.
Oh yeah, we were busy.
Kay and I hurried back here with you.
I looked over at Fi and met her eyes. Do you remember what happened just now?
You mean what happened a long time ago?
Yeah. You got him pretty good, huh?
Yeah, I remember all right.
Holy, dude, that dude's neck was broken. There's no way he didn't break it.
What are you guys talking about?
Shut up, Quark.
What am I? Chopped liver?
Alice. More like plot, dude. You're not no chopped liver. Heck no.
Back among the conscious and not psychotic, huh?
Yeah, thanks. Grandpa told me what you did.
You're welcome, girl.
Thanks for finding the medicine for us.
So, but doesn't that mean we're still infected Radical 6? No problem. All in a day's work. Although, I wouldn't mind a little swimsuit act. My man! Although, I wouldn't mind a little swimsuit action.
Really grabbing at straws here, aren't you?
Hey, I wasn't talking to Quark. That was an offer for Alice.
Not really my point.
Whatever. Forget about that.
Forget about that? Are you kidding? That's the most important thing I've ever said. Don't tell me to forget about that. No, Nary, what's up?
Now that you guys are awake, all we
Come
gotta
on.
do is open the number 9 door.
Huh?
What are you talking about?
Look at your bracelet.
Huh? It says 10. I have 10 BP.
I've got 15 BP. That means I got 6 more points while I was out.
Dang, we were out for a while. What'd you guys do to us? But how?
You've been asleep for more than 2 hours. We've played the AB game 3 times.
I don't trust you guys. 3 times?
Yes, of course, the color and group assignments were shuffled around each time. But no matter who voted, everyone chose Ally.
This is truly the best timeline, man. Stacks, what's up, dude? The best timeline, dude. Even Dio gets to live?
And now all of us have enough to leave.
Even... This is dump Dio, dude. What about Dio? What are you gonna do with him? I was stunned. How had everyone cooperated long enough to raise all of our BP past 9? Was it because Akane hadn't been killed? Without a death to start things off, maybe we'd been less suspicious of one another. Or could the bombs have had something to do with it? We've all joined forces against Dio, and Fi and I had been able to disarm all of them. Because we have a common enemy, dude. All of us had banded together against a common enemy and overcome a tremendous threat. Perhaps that had strengthened our bond. I got it. Thinking in the future, dude. Which I had to admit would be somewhat ironic. After all, Dio had planted the bombs that forced us all to work together against him. This must have been what Akane was talking about.
Haven't I told you? Death was unavoidable. Sacrifices had to be made for the sake of the project.
Come on, let's go!
Okay.
Let's open the door and get out of here!
Shh, Quark, shh. Wait. What about him? After some discussion, we decided to leave Dio behind. Damn! Alice was the only holdout. She complained about wanting to take him back to her superiors, but after I mentioned that they'd come back to investigate after we escaped and do it Dio, then she reluctantly complied. Damn, we're gonna leave? Oh, Lord, I can't believe we're gonna leave Dio. That's cold. Bob Gray, what up, dude?
All right, let's get going.
Denied. But he's gonna... What about food? They're gonna leave him handcuffed? Yo, that's just wrong. Yeah, that's a little bit fucked up. They're gonna leave him tied to the sink. He's gonna die. Everybody ready? Nosfer, what's up, dude? I'm gonna open it.
Yes, just get on with it.
He's handcuffed to the sink, he'll have water. YT, that might be true. Everyone else swallowed and nodded. Jinkies. I grabbed the lever and pulled it down. Ain't my problem. Hey. Just like global warming, that's my children's problem, right? Let's get the hell out of here.
The number it will.
All right, everybody, let's move. Man, when Kay runs, it sounds like freaking Christmas is coming. Winter is coming. I didn't need to tell them twice. The room inside was clearly a loading elevator. It looked sort of like a large plate on top of a huge pedestal. We ran to the center of the plate and turned around. The number 9 door stood wide open.
2, 1, 0. The number 9 door is closing.
I can't believe this game is ending right now. What a game. What a game, dude. If you want your mind blown, you gotta play this game. Whew. And we got one more game to go, Zero Time Dilemma, that we're gonna play it after this.
The number 9 door has closed.
Dev, what's up?
This ends the nonary game.
Roxelle, what's up?
Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked.
I mean, I know it's not over yet. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to use that key for something, and then it's gonna be an hour-long explanation of physics. Something like that. We still have that little plug for Kay's body. I'm not really sure what's gonna happen yet.
Looks like we did it.
Yes,
Luna! Well, but she's a robot.
we should keep moving.
I mean, should I still hang out with her? That's like every weeb's dream. Beyond the door was a wide hallway that ended in a very solid wall. To the left, we found a very familiar looking door. We pushed it open and went in. Here we go. Here we go. The PEC room. The pressure exchange chamber.
You know what this place is?
Yeah, sort of. This whole facility is pressurized, apparently. I think the idea is to keep the air outside and consequently the virus from getting inside. Ghostblade. Wait, Ghostblade is here? What's up? Oh, I see you. What's up, dude? That means that if we want to go out, we have to decompress so we can match the outside air pressure. This room here is where you prepare for going into the actual pressure exchange room. You see all those suits along the wall? I figured we need to put those on and head to the decompression room downstairs.
Whoa! Hold on a minute. You're saying the air outside is full of that horrible virus?
Yeah, that's what it seems like. Of course, according to Akane, we were already infected with Radical 6, so the whole room seemed a little pointless.
Why? How did all this happen?
Did they?
No, that's not possible.
We've come this far. We can't turn back now.
Kay's right. Let's go!
Let's go outside. There's no way to know what's really going on until we do.
All right.
No one else objected. We all donned the protective suits and headed downstairs to the decompression room. Let's go, dude. She's pretty much naked. That's what we call plot, baby. J Park, what's up? As soon as we were all inside, the process began. Yeah, when can we sniff Clover's suit? Through my helmet, I could hear the soft hiss of air being sucked out of the room. We stood there for several minutes waiting for the process to finish. At last it did, and we heard the door begin to open. Whoop. No, that was a thing in the game where you could sniff her suit, but then you accidentally sniffed Tenmyoji's suit. Beyond it was another decompression chamber. We repeated the process 2 more times before we reached the final door and opened it. The dead, bleak landscape wasn't a surprise for me. I'd seen it before in another timeline. The others hadn't, however, and although I couldn't see their faces through the visors of their helmets, I heard more than a few gasps over the radio. For a few long moments, we just stood there, astonished.
Where the hell are we?
The desert, I guess?
I figured that out. I mean, which one?
Oh, God damn, Alice, chill out.
I don't know, but I think I know what day it is. Look at the moon. It's red, right? That means today's the total lunar eclipse. So? Remember the astronomy magazine in the lounge? Well, the next eclipse like this was gonna be on December 31st, 2028.
But what if we went to the next lunar eclipse after that?
So?
Wait a minute.
Odin, what's up, dude? We don't know. We're just outside for kind of the first time.
Let me get this straight. Are you suggesting we were sleeping for a week after we were abducted?
I think so.
Wherever we were, must have been far away from any city. The air was clearer than I'd ever seen it. And the stars, the sky was full of them. More stars than I'd ever seen in my life. I could even spot the hazy arm of the Milky Way. But the most striking feature was the moon. It was blood red and massive. Much bigger, in fact, than I remembered it being. Then, as I watched, a black spot began to move across its surface. It was hard to see the details, but it looked circular. The spot continued to move across the moon, heading for the right edge. The Earth! What? What's that?
The moon. Well, the moon's shadow, actually.
The moon's shadow? I frowned. That didn't make any sense.
Zero told me to stay quiet. I think he was worried I'd spill the beans on his operation.
So he knew the whole time?
He said if I didn't toe the line, he wouldn't just kill me. He'd kill Quark, too. And I agreed, like an idiot. and brought Quark with me. Just so I could see her. Such an idiot. So, that being the case, might as well start with this. I meant what I said before. That up there is the moon's shadow.
What the hell are you saying?
Think about it. If that's the moon's shadow, then what's it falling on?
That's Earth?
Yeah.
We interstellar, baby! We on the moon. It's not made of cheese. I saw this
It's not
coming.
the red
I saw this
moon you
coming.
get from a lunar eclipse. Then again, this isn't a lunar eclipse. It's a solar eclipse. Anybody in the black spot down there is looking up at the moon, covering the sun.
What? Triforce Blast, what's up? I saw this coming, though. If that's the Earth, then where the hell are we?
The moon, of course. This is the lunar surface. We were just inside a moon base. No way. No, you've gotta be lying.
And my prediction was correct.
How do you expect us to believe that?
First I thought Mars, then I saw that and I'm like, the moon.
This can't be the moon.
Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous. Besides, if this was the moon, how do you explain the gravity?
Wait a minute.
The moon only has 1/6 of the Earth's gravity. So what's this?
Huh? She picked up a rock and dropped it.
See? That looked perfectly normal.
Yes, it looked that way.
Luna?
You were right about the gravity in a way.
Okay, wait, what?
I was one of the people who knew this wasn't Earth. Well, I suppose I'm not people, if we're being honest, but
Excuse me? What?
please just listen. Alice, you were infected with Radical 6.
Holy shit!
Then we gave you the Accelavir, which cured you. The Radical 6 isn't completely gone, though. Some of its symptoms stick around for a while.
Holy shit! So we're all just walking around like talking, and we're actually running like, holy shit! The whole time?
What symptoms?
Well, Radical 6 can slow down your brain's processing speed by the root of 1/6. It can take a while for your brain to get back up to speed. Every one of us has been infected.
Yo, this game is freaking nuts!
In other words, all of our brains have been processing information at a much lower speed. If you evaluated the root of 1/6, you'll get a number close to 0.408. That means our brains are running at something slightly less than half speed.
Holy fuck, dude. Whoever made this game, whoever wrote the story, god dang! Get that man a Nobel Peace Prize.
As you said before, the moon's
Jesus.
gravity is about 1/6 that of Earth's. The time that it takes for an object to fall is inversely proportional to the square root of the gravitational acceleration.
Yeah, exactly. I remember this in middle school, right?
Since the gravity is lower on the moon, that means the time increases. I guess that's a little technical. Let me give you an example.
Nerd!
Say you drop an apple from a height of 4.9 meters.
Okay.
It will take approximately 1 second to hit the ground. On the moon, however, that time would be 1 second times root 6. I used 4.9 meters because it matches up with the acceleration of gravity nicely, but it could be anything. The gravity constant is, well, a constant. You could drop something from 10 centimeters or 10 meters and it would be the same. Does that make sense? So now we've established that on the moon, things fall root 6 times slower than they do on Earth. That being the case,
Miners,
what
what's
would
up, dude?
happen if someone's brain slowed down by root 1/6? To them, 2.45 seconds would feel like 1 second. 4.9 seconds would feel like 2. But it's not hypothetical.
So the time or whatever is actually... Wow. So every AB room is like way longer too. Like way longer.
That's what's been happening to every one of
That's pretty nuts. Rubric, what's up?
Wait, you're saying that's the reason we didn't notice the weaker gravity? Are you sure you didn't notice anything? Think back. Huh? You and Sigmund Phi said something about it in the lounge.
Did he really?
About how you felt weird?
That's what I'm thinking, Golden Witch, yes.
It's kind of like my body isn't really mine. I'm sort of floating. Like that?
It seemed insane, but what Luna said made sense. In fact, it explained Phi's apparently superhuman strength quite well. Almost. Almost.
Wait. This is crazy.
Yeah, it
That
is.
can't possibly be Earth out there. Look at it. I've seen photos of Earth, and it's blue and green and beautiful.
Wait a minute, what if it's really destroyed?
That thing is just red.
Before we get into that, I should probably tell you something.
Oh, shit!
This isn't New Year's Eve in 2028.
The Earth looks flat. Okay, hold up, here it is.
Today is January 27th.
In 29?
No.
Don't tell me. 30?
Still no.
And just what year is this?
It's 74.
God damn! Okay, another one, dude. Another theory that proved to be true. We're in the future. Damn, 74 sucks. Take me back in time, baby, to the summer of 69. That's insane! That would mean we were abducted more than 45 years ago.
I don't blame you if you don't believe me, but it's the truth.
How can you be sure?
It's not that hard. Quark and I left Earth on January 23rd, 2074. Solar eclipses are easy to predict. We've known that there'd be one on the 27th for a long time.
So then, why do you have to do it on a solar eclipse, though?
That's just science. Nobody can change that.
But why is the Earth red?
That's a long story. About 45 years ago, on April 13th, 2029, there were 18 annihilation reactors operating in various parts of the world.
Uh-oh, okay.
On the 13th, all 18 of them went up, all at the same time. The explosion was about 180,000 times as powerful as the atom bomb they dropped on Hiroshima.
Damn! What? Why?
I suppose it started a few months before that. The government had a test site for a future Mars mission out in the middle of Nevada.
Here we go, dude. Here comes the trippy shit.
On December 31st, 2028, there was an accident. Well, accident doesn't quite convey the right sense of the thing. The point is, Radical 6 claimed its first victims there, then escaped. Didn't take long for it to spread to the rest of the world. Like Luna explained, the virus slows your brain down. But eventually, it also makes you kill yourself. Pretty soon, the bodies started to pile up. Some people would take a dive off a building or shoot themselves in the head. You know, the classics.
Monkey!
But for some, it was poison, or fire, or asphyxiation, or the noose. Plenty of people jumped in front of trains or cars. One pilot on a passenger airline drove his plane into the ground. Most forms of transportation ground to a halt pretty fast.
Jumping off a building, shooting themselves in their head. You know, the classics. The classics.
That meant food couldn't get distributed, and thousands of people who weren't even infected died from starvation.
Fuck, this is dark.
Everywhere you went, there were just piles of
Starvation.
corpses, covered in flies and rats and crows. I don't know what hell's like, but I imagine it's a lot like that. After a while, people who managed to avoid getting infected started trying to get in touch with one another. They got a hold of some radios and organized a couple meetings. There was only one thing to discuss, of course. How could they get rid of Radical 6? The answer, they decided, was purification. They figured they could just roast the surface of the Earth and that'd kill the virus off for good.
Oh no.
On April 13th in 2029, they put their plan into effect. That plan was to detonate all 18 annihilation reactors.
That's fucking crazy.
Now the truth is, that's mostly just rumor. Nobody really knows what happened. But I've got my own theories. I think that the bombers had already been infected. And when they died, they took billions with them.
Oh my god. Holy shit, that is dark.
The ultimate if I die, you're coming with me gesture, I suppose.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I'd bet you money they'd all lost it long before they got to the reactors. Killing most of the world, no matter how bad things had gotten, was not a sane plan. Even if it wasn't directly responsible, Radical 6 killed most of the people on Earth. Anyway, why it happened isn't that important. Point is, it happened.
Mm-hmm.
You ever heard of nuclear winter? Well, that's basically what we got. The explosions threw a ton of crap up into the stratosphere, where it joined up with smoke and ash from all the fires. It blotted out the sun for 7 years.
What's that movie on the train? Snowpiercer. You guys gotta check out that movie. That's a hidden European gem, dude. Hazel, what's up?
Plants withered and animals died by the millions. The few humans who were left banded together to survive. They were rough times. Eventually they were over, though. The sky cleared and the sun came back. Plants started blooming again, and the animals that hadn't died out completely began to reappear. Things weren't quite back to normal, though. It's been 45 years now. But
V-Game,
there's
what's
still
up, dude?
quite a bit of dust
Yeah.
and ash in the air.
That movie's really good. That's what it's reminding me of. You guys gotta see that movie. Watch it.
That's what you're seeing. You know why a sunset's red? Well, this is the same thing. Blue and green light have short wavelengths, and they scatter when they run into debris in the air. Red light, on the other hand, has a longer wavelength, which means it'll get a lot farther when the air's dirty.
Jesus.
So there you are.
God dang it. They thought of everything. Science, more science. Dahoon, what's up, dude?
The Earth looks red because that's the only color of light that can make it through the atmosphere.
I was speechless. What could I possibly say? There's no reason for Tenmyoji to lie to us. So we're standing on the moon, looking at the Earth. Time to repopulate. It was 2074. But why? Why were we there? Why were we then? I was so lost and thought I barely noticed Phi's approach.
Hey, Sigma, I think I figured something out.
A window popped up on the inside of my helmet with Whisper in the corner. She seemed to be using a circuit only we could hear. Yeah? What is it? My DMs are open.
I figured out why there's an extra E.
An extra E? Oh, you mean graffiti?
Yeah, the one on floor B. I think it's an anagram, just like on floor A.
Oh, of course. Why do you gotta tell us now, dude? Dirty old man, what's up? What's Anna say this time?
God damn it, Sigma. Knock it off.
Hey, at least come on. We just learned that the world got destroyed. Have some humor. Come on.
Memento mori if the ninth lion ate the sun. If you rearrange the letters, you get the man on the moon rules the infinite time. See? You need 6 E's to get that.
How did you get that? How did you get that?
So they stuck an extra one in ninth.
Moon Mid, what's up? The man on the moon rules the infinite time?
I think it's a message for us from Zero Senior and Akane. Remember what she was telling us?
We created the AB project for one purpose.
Yoshi, what's up?
To transport the consciousnesses of two people into the past. Those two people are you, Sigma, and you, Phi.
Wow. So, what are you getting at?
My God, you're slow.
I mean, technically, we're all
You
slow.
don't get it?
Because of the Radical Six.
They're saying we rule the infinite time. Infinite time. They weren't just talking about having us jump a couple hours.
They want us to go back into the past and stop Radical Six.
I think they're planning to send us back. Way back.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you think they're gonna send us back 45 years?
Yeah. I'd bet on it.
So the ultimate purpose of the AB project is to send us back in time to that catastrophe Tenmyoji was talking about?
I think so.
That doesn't make sense though. I mean, we came from the same time period before it actually... So why bring us here and send us back?
Well, Akane should be able to tell us the rest. Let's go pay her a visit.
Do you know where she is?
I've got an idea.
Who?
Come on, think. Remember what she said when she gave you the key?
Tu fui ego eris.
Oh, yeah. What the fuck does that even mean? Holy shit! I forgot all about that bee! The grave! The one in the garden!
Well, come on, what are you waiting for? Let's go.
Yo! We turned and ran back into the pressure exchange chamber. The others following close behind. This game's hype, dude.
What are you doing?
Don't worry about it.
Did you forget something?
We're gonna have a talk with somebody.
Who?
You really need me to spell it out? The person behind all this.
You mean Akane?
What?
I'll take that as a yes. Let me accompany you then.
Wait, why do you know about Akane?
I'll tell you when we get there.
Holy shit!
Now, if you please.
Let's go.
I'm coming with you. You folks just said the magic word.
Let's go.
I'm going to then.
Shut up. Get out of here. Go play on the moon or something.
So am I.
Okay, go.
Hey, is this Akane you're talking about?
All right, you're good to go. You get the thumbs up.
Yeah, you know her real well.
Wait, you're serious? What the hell is going on?
Oh yeah, I forgot she knew her. Shut up! Just shut up! Come if you want to. We don't need to do roll call. Once we get there, Akane can explain everything. With that, we headed back through the airlock. Through the airlock. What about Dio, dude? We let that man loose. That dude's an animal. What if he murders us? That dude is an animal. Song's pretty groovy. Boom, 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 boom.
Ah, clever. The number 9 door on floor A is shut forever once the game ends. Assuming Zero Jr. was telling the truth, of course. But the door on floor B...
Yeah. Thought we might be able to take the lift to it. And it looks like I was right.
Any idea where Akane might be?
Yeah, the grave.
You mean the grave in the garden?
Yeah, don't worry. I don't think she's buried there or anything. Chances are, she's alive. Just in the grave. Anyway, let's move to the garden. Shit, that's awkward. Bum, 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 bum. Let's go, dude. Do we really gotta do this? Just jump to the damn grave. Thank you.
Is Akane really under here?
I think so.
What should we do? Are we gonna dig her out?
No. I don't think we'll have to do anything like that. You see the keyhole in the grave? If I just insert this here. Moomed, what's up? I pulled the key off my ankle and fitted it into the hole. I twisted it to the right until I heard something unlock. With a quiet grinding, the grave began to shift.
What is this?
Oh, shit!
It doesn't look like a coffin.
That's a treatment. It says treatment pod on it, you bee.
Yeah, it's a treatment pod.
Oh my god. It is, isn't it?
The glass on the cover had frosted over, making it opaque. We couldn't see who or what was in it.
Let's see what's inside.
Let's do this. She grabbed a hold of the lever on the side of the pod.
No good.
It's what?
I think it's locked.
What?
Treatment pod. TP.
Oh, here we go.
0. Stage 1. Defrosting complete. Stage 2 will be complete in 10 minutes. Once stage 2 is complete, the lock will automatically disengage.
Okay. Right, cold sleep.
What?
These pods can put people into cold sleep. It uses something called CAS to freeze human bodies without destroying their cells.
Ms. Akane's like an ice cube?
I think so.
Then we gotta wait till she melts?
Yeah.
So how about you tell us your story while we wait, Kay? Specifically, why do you know Akane?
I remembered.
What do you remember?
Okay.
Everything. I was born and raised in this facility. It's called Rhizome 9.
Rhizome 9. I remember we saw that on the map.
A rhizome is an underground plant stem that spreads by sending out roots. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? This facility is a little like a rhizome. Supposedly, that's why they call these installations that. The number comes from the facility's number.
Okay.
There are 54 rhizomes on the moon, and this is the 9th one.
54.
Well, I suppose the other ones don't really matter to you, do they? In any event, I grew up here with Akane and Zero Senior. I watched them create the AB project.
The AB project?
Yes. Its purpose is to send Phi and Sigma, or their consciousnesses at least, to the past.
Back 45 years, right?
Yes.
So, you want us to change history, huh? Go back and keep Radical 6 from getting out, and stop the reactors from exploding. That's our mission?
Well, not exactly.
What do you mean?
It's true that the ultimate goal of the project is to keep Radical 6 from spreading to the general population. But even if you do make it back, you won't be able to do much. By now, it's already too late.
Too late?
To go back into the past? What do you mean?
Let me begin at the beginning.
Here we go.
You might be thinking that Zero Senior and Akane were the ones who created all this. But that's not entirely correct. They only followed the histories they'd already seen. It was the only choice they had. Nothing less than the future of mankind is at stake. We need the two of you to jump through timelines while maintaining your memories. That is why you had to play the AB game, and why the chromatic doors were necessary.
Because of all the different choices.
By forcing multiple options, you could make numerous jumps. We speculated that jumping more would strengthen your memories.
Slow Coat, my man, resubscribing for 7 months in a row to Tier 1 sub. Hontani arigato. Hey, get your butt back in the Kuro Incorporated. Only 2 more months, and then you're gonna be a Kuro Incorporated baby. Slow Coat, thank you so much, man. Much love. Mwah. How you doing? Sky, what's up?
The puzzles were also there for a purpose. Some theories hold that a moment of insight when you solve a puzzle strengthens your connection to the 4th dimension. That was the reason for the puzzles. Your infection with Radical 6 was also a vital part of our plan. By slowing down your brain's processing speed, we can store your potential. With that energy stored up, we just had to provide a life or death situation to launch your consciousness into the fourth dimension. Like a bullet from a slingshot.
Wait. Hold on just a minute here. You keep talking about Sigma and Phi. But what about the rest of us? Why did you bring us here?
That's simple.
Hermit, what's up?
In earlier histories, you were all here in Rhizome 9. We needed you here to accurately replicate those histories.
What?
Although I suppose that's probably not a good enough explanation for you.
Yeah, what?
In a sense, though, it is the truth. Our primary goal was to replicate history. The rest is... Yes, I suppose I should explain.
Okay.
Very well. I will try and do so in a way you can understand. First, Alice and Clover.
Okay.
They were abducted 45 years and 1 month ago, on December 22nd, 2028. The location is Earth, of course. More specifically, Los Angeles, California.
I heard that place sucks.
Correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
After being kidnapped, your bodies were sent to a facility under Akane's direction. You were placed in treatment pods and immediately put into cold sleep. 4 months later, you arrived at this facility.
Vortec, what's up? I'm just kidding.
The date you finally arrived was
But
April 14th,
check out that traffic.
2029.
2029, Jesus Christ.
Your trip from Earth to this facility was aboard a spaceship powered by an annihilation engine.
Where to Kush, what's up? You are here to provide fan service. Next.
Following your arrival, your pods were placed in long-term storage. Does that make sense?
Are you telling me we were sleeping in those pods here for 45 years?
Yes, in preparation for this day.
Oh my God.
But why? What do you need us for?
You are an Esper, aren't you, Clover? I mean that you are able to access the fourth dimension. Am I wrong?
Did Akane tell you?
In a manner of speaking, as I've already explained, the purpose of this project is to send Sigma and Phi's consciousnesses to the past. Espers are able to sort of resonate with one another, which can amplify their power. You understand? And this is why we brought you here, Clover.
Okay. A tool.
What about me?
We needed your help, Alice, to deactivate Dio's bombs.
Huh? But I didn't do anything.
But you did, in another history. You were able to perform a prime decomposition on the 25-digit integer that Dio left behind.
Oh, that's right.
Only you could do that sort of thing. Because of your feat of mathematics, we were about to determine that Dio had planted the bombs. Then we were able to question him and get the password for the number 31. Finally, we used that information to stop the bomb in this timeline.
This is fucking nuts, dude.
Without your help, Alice, we would have been reduced to nothing more than so much space dust. This history exists because of your presence. Now, let me explain why we needed Tenmyoji and Quark.
Quark sucks.
Tenmyoji is simple. We needed you for the same reason we needed Clover. You are able to access the fourth dimension.
Yeah.
Almost half a century ago, you used that ability to save a young girl, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Junpei!
We needed you to resonate with Sigma and Phi, so we brought you here.
Yo, dude.
All it took was a messenger.
Do you want to see Akane? If you do, come with me. I was a fool and fell for it.
And you brought Quark with you. In fact, you insisted that he come.
Yeah, I know. I guess you were worried about leaving me alone, huh? He kept saying he couldn't run off to the moon and leave me behind.
Sorry, Quark. If I hadn't been so stupid and selfish, none of this would have happened to you. I never thought this would happen. Can you ever forgive me?
Oh, don't worry about it.
You gotta buy me a shit ton of root beer floats.
I mean, I agreed to come with you.
Ken Quark's VA's Chias from 21 Omega Lol.
I thought the moon would be way more interesting than boring old Earth.
Yikes.
What kid would turn that down?
We didn't see the messenger after we got on the ship. It was on autopilot. As soon as we got in, it headed straight for the moon. During the trip, Zero told me to keep quiet once we got there. I don't remember anything after we landed.
Then there was a bunch of that white smoke, and we passed out,
Yeah, it really sounds like Chia now.
and when I woke up, I was in the AB room.
Wow. Yeah, or whatever she says.
Now, Dio. His real name is Left, and he's the leader of a terrorist organization called the Myrmidons. He was ordered to come here. The Myrmidons are under the control of an organization called Free the Soul, which is in turn controlled by a man known as Brother. It was Brother who orchestrated the release of Radical 6 into the general population 45 years ago.
Okay, yeah.
Do you remember what Phi mentioned earlier?
No.
The ultimate purpose of the AB project is to change history and keep Radical 6 from being released.
Yeah.
If we succeed, that would be bad for Brother and his organization. Our success would prevent them from creating the ideal world they're working toward.
What's that noise? Yo, Raptor Dog, what's up, dude? Come on in, Raiders. Raptor Dog, thank you so much for that raid, man. Hope your stream went well. Brokeback Cloud, what's up?
That is why Brother sent Left, his trusted lieutenant, to this facility.
Yeah, it's a mix of vegetables and chicken. Eating healthy. Thank you very much, man.
They needed to stop the AB project. So, Dio was given 2 tasks.
I'm done.
The first was to eliminate Akane, the architect of the AB project.
Okay.
The second was to join the AB game and win it. If Dio won the game, the AB project would not be completed. At least, not in that timeline. In other words, in that world, the project would have been stopped. If things didn't go as planned, Dio was given a contingency plan. If you cannot murder Akane and win the game, destroy Rhizome 9. Hence, the bombs.
Okay.
Can I ask you something?
Perhaps.
How did Brother know about the AB project?
He was also an Esper. We can set Brother aside for now, though.
Snake?
May I proceed?
Wait, don't tell me. Snake was blind, though. So was Brother. He was blinded. No one objected. We were all curious.
Excellent.
Okay, Kona. Brother. Well, bring it on, brother.
That explains everyone, save 2, Luna and myself. Sigma and Phi already know the truth about Luna. I don't believe I should reveal any more, however. I think it would be more appropriate if you could ask Luna yourselves at a later time. Would that be all right with you, Luna?
Yes, that's okay.
As for me, as I said before, I was born and raised here. The rest of you were brought to this facility, but I've never left. That makes me someone close to Zero Senior and Akane.
Okay.
Hey, I've been wondering, who is Zero Senior?
You've already met him, Sigma, in another timeline.
Yeah? Well, I saw a hologram. I still don't know who he is.
Stage 2 is complete.
Oh, shoot. Here we go, baby.
TP00 unlocking.
Are you guys ready for this? Are you guys ready to talk to Akane and finally learn the truth about what's been going on? You guys ready? Then let me go ahead and use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Everybody go get yourself some water and a snack. Okay? I'll be right back.
My man.
All right, let's go. Let's go. All right, let's go. You guys ready for this? I'm already drinking water. Rem to the max, thank you for that hot follow. I appreciate that. Rem, the anime girl.
It looks like it's finished.
Oh, Killy 43 giving a tier 1 sub to V Game Guy 2002 for 2 gift subs in the channel. Hontoni arigato gozaimasu. You know what that means? The contract is signed. Welcome to Curve Incorporated. Enjoy the sub badge and those leave modes because you're going to be here
forever, baby. Come on, get comfy.
Thanks. Killy, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. That support is huge. Mwah.
Shall we open the pod?
Yeah, you don't gotta ask me twice. Yeah, let's do it. I gotta go use the bathroom. I'm just kidding. Let's do it. All of us gathered around the pod. The glass was still covered with frost, hiding the contents.
Okay, let's get started then. Ready?
Yeah? Ready, chat? I'm not gonna wait for you to say ready. The Phi laid her hand on the lever and looked around at us. I swallowed. Zoinks. Yeah, anytime.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Oh, my heart, dude. Let me take a breather real quick. Suddenly my head was full of memories from other timelines. I'd seen something like this before. The warehouse of floor B, in front of the white door. Kay was lying in front of me. I grabbed his mask and saw my own face. I never figured out who he really was. Why was there a man with my face underneath Kay's armor? It didn't make sense. After I'd seen him, I was injected with turbocurarine, and that was the end of that. But wait, there's more. Alright, I have to make sure my door is closed. Sometimes it stays open. If the person in the pod was the same person I'd seen on the floor of the warehouse, who is wearing Kay's armor?
You finally noticed. Didn't I tell you? You won't be alone. I will be at your side, watching over you.
No. No! No. Oh my god, you're...
Yes, I am.
No! Yo!
Akane Kurashiki.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's you.
Holy shit, this game is insane.
June! I mean, Akane from... But you're old.
Jesus.
Yes, that's correct. I haven't spoken to you in a very long time, Clover. Or you, Junpei.
Junpei?
Akane.
Oh my god. Somebody stop this madness.
Long time no see.
I could barely hear what they were saying. My mind was still reeling. Felt like all the air had been knocked out of me, and it was all I could do not to collapse right then and there.
When? How long?
Do you remember when the two of you saved me in the warehouse? Once you saved me, you went back to your future. Well, your minds did, at least. I carried your bodies to the 3rd AB room, and then took Dio's to the 5th. After that, I went into the 1st room and borrowed Kay's armor.
Okay.
So by the time you and Clover came out, you'd already...
Yes.
Holy sh... Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Dio killed you, and then Luna took your body to the 6th room. You couldn't have been in Kay's armor.
No, it was me. In this timeline, at least. In this one, I wasn't murdered by Dio.
Everyone's probably like, what the f-?
You two saved me. It's just like Schrodinger's cat.
The armor! You don't know who's in the armor! Schrodinger?
Your actions in the future decided who would be inside the armor in the past.
That's nuts. What? No, that's nuts!
Alright, what about the other history? The one where you weren't saved. What happens then? Who's wearing the armor?
That's quite simple. The man in front of you.
Him?
That's correct. Whenever I'm not in the armor, he is.
What about the memory loss?
For my part, I confess that I lied. He, on the other hand, was telling the truth. Large doses of soporil can cause memory loss. I gave him a rather large dose.
So, who is he?
You've never seen him before?
No.
What about the rest of you?
I have no idea who he is.
I've never seen him before.
Me either. Total stranger.
Hey, come on, what are you guys saying? Right here? Same face?
Did you
Are you all
hit
right,
your
Mr.
head
Sigma?
or something?
Huh? What? What? It didn't make any sense. Why didn't they... That's why there was no fucking mirrors in the whole facility. I'm not the same person. Why didn't they recognize me?
Sigma, your consciousness can jump through time. You can inhabit your body in the past or in the future.
Well, what does that mean?
Don't you get it? You've jumped to the future from 45 years ago.
Holy sh... I looked around frantically. A pond! I ran to it and threw myself down onto my knees. Crawling on all fours, I approached the edge. My heart was hammering inside my chest. A cold sweat trickled down my spine. Calm down, calm down! Calm down, damn it! I struggled to take deep breaths. Then slowly, I peered into the pond, looking for my reflection. Holy shit, dude! Oh my dude! Oh my... Holy dude, this game is a masterpiece. What? No, this can't be real. This face.
It's your face, Dr. Sigma Climb. Although, to the you that's behind it now, it's your face 45 years from now. Zero, the mastermind of the AB project, is you.
What? No, that's not possible. That's bullshit.
No, it's the truth. Fighting it isn't going to do you any good.
You old... Oh my god. Dio called me old shit.
Please, Doctor.
I'm not a doctor.
You will be a pioneer in the field of genetic engineering.
You're lying.
No, I'm not. You created him. Well, I suppose I should say you are going to create him.
Create?
His name is Kyle Klein, your clone. That is why he looks just like a younger version of yourself. 23 years ago, in the biolab here in Rhizome 9, you created Kyle. Well, I suppose for you, that's still in the future. When I said I was born and raised here, I was still pretending to be him. The gravity here is only 1/6 of Earth's. If nothing was done, the reduced gravity would cause his bones to be weaker than normal human ones. But you prepared for that. You gave him that armor. Ever since he was born, he's lived inside of it. It kept his muscles and bones strong. He wasn't forced into it for the nonary game. He's been wearing it every day, all his life.
But why would future me create a clone?
He was to be your spare. If something happened to you before the project began, he would take your place. I mentioned before that the AB projects A and B stood for after and before.
Holy crap, this game, dude.
That isn't all they mean, though.
AB?
The A also means anima, and the B means body. Anima is another word for the soul, or the consciousness. Body is, well, exactly what it says on the tin. The past consciousness will go into the future body, and the future consciousness will go into the past body. They switch. That was the chief goal of the project.
Wait, so the future person goes into the past person?
Sigma, do you remember the note you found in the garden?
Which one?
You mean this, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah, of course, it was you who investigated the garden in this timeline.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sigma, take a good look at this. It's an illustration of the time jumps your consciousness is making. A is where everything began. December 25th, 2028.
Monkus.
You inhaled the white smoke in your car and lost consciousness.
Okay.
From there, you jumped to B. January 25th, 2074. You woke up in one of the AB rooms in Rhizome 9. You are in your own body, but it is 67 years old. Your consciousness has jumped 45 years into the future. I believe that may explain why you didn't notice the reduced lunar gravity.
Okay.
The body you woke up in was much older. Normally, you would have noticed that your muscles were much weaker.
Holy sh...
In this case, however, the lower gravity balanced that out. Moving on, if you continue along this line, what happens next? You reach C, which is January 27th, 2074. That is today.
Whoa,
Wait, what do you mean? Are you saying it's been 2 days since we woke up?
36 hours to be exact. Have you already forgotten? You were all infected with Radical 6. The virus slowed your brain down, so yes, 36 hours of real time have passed. But to you, it only seemed like 14 hours and 40 minutes. Now comes the important part. After this, your consciousness will return to the past. It will re-emerge at point D. April 13th, 2029. You will return to your younger body.
But that's the same day as the reactor explosions.
Yes. That is why I said it will be too late. You will return to the past, but the events you would want to prevent will have already happened.
So he can't stop it.
The story does not end there, however. The line continues. After reaching point D, you will eventually return to B.
Okay. Yeah, okay, I see that.
But this time, you won't be jumping through time, or at least not at a rate faster than normal. Your consciousness will spend 45 years inhabiting the same body until you reach point B. Do you remember when B is, Sigma?
January 25th, 2074. According to what you just told us, it's 36 hours ago.
Correct. That was when the consciousness of the 22-year-old Sigma jumped into the body of 67-year-old Sigma.
Ah, okay.
So where did the older version of you go when you took his body?
Point A. December 25th, 2028, the day all of this started.
Yes.
Ah.
His consciousness will go back in time 45 years.
And then, so I'm like super intelligent and stuff, and then I'm gonna go save the day.
For a period of time, he will inhabit your younger
That makes a
body.
lot of sense.
While your younger consciousness is elsewhere, he will be you in the past.
But once that body reaches point D, my 22-year-old conscious will come back from point C.
That's correct. When that happens, the older version of you will be ejected from your younger body and return to your body at C.
So it's rotating.
Rotating, I suppose you could put it that way. But
Yummy
look
slushies,
at
what's
this
up?
illustration closely. What if you take all these lines and untangle them? You get one single line. It may look complicated, but in truth, it's a single straight path.
Yeah.
With one exception.
This line here at point E, right?
Exactly. Point E is December 31st, 2028, the day of the total eclipse.
The day Radical 6 got out of the test facility.
Yes. By now, you've likely figured it out on your own. The purpose of the AB project was to get the consciousness of the 67-year-old Sigma from point B to point A. If we can do that, we can change what happened 45 years ago.
So the old version of me will keep Radical 6 from getting out by jumping into my 22-year-old body on New Year's Eve 2028?
Yes, that is why this line could not be interrupted. In order for the 67-year-old version of you to reach point B, we first have to go through point D. In order to get to point D, we must jump from point C. And for point C to happen, we had to recreate everything that happened in this facility. That is why we have faithfully retraced history up to this point, so that we might save humankind from destruction and undo the horrors of the last 45 years.
Damn. Yo. Holy shit. Tell me one thing.
What is that?
You said that point C is point C is January 27th to 2074, which is today. There's going to be a jump, and I'll jump to April 19th. April 13th, 2029.
Yes, that's right.
But look, I'm still old. When is this jump supposed to happen?
Very soon.
Soon?
Yes.
And what's going to trigger it?
We need potential energy stored to send your consciousness into the fourth dimension.
Potential energy to send your consciousness. Okay.
Fortunately, we now have plenty of that. Thanks, ironically, to Radical 6. All that remains is to launch your consciousness. Like a bullet from a slingshot.
And how do you propose to do that?
Didn't I tell you? A crisis. A moment balanced between life and death.
Oh, shh.
That can jumpstart your brain.
What do you mean?
You haven't figured it out. I mean this.
Dio's knife? No sooner were the words out of my mouth. Fly! I screamed and leapt toward them. Akane was already in motion, the knife diving toward Phi's chest. I was almost there! When I regained consciousness, I was on the floor. There was a dull pain in my chest. I felt for a cut, but something was in the way. It took me a moment to realize that it was Akane's body lying on top of me. I twisted my neck to look around. Nearby was an old tombstone. On it was written a few words in Latin. Electric Boogaloo, what's up, dude? What you are, I was. What I am, you will be. Holy! Now it all makes sense! Was that the final ending of the game? Holy fuck! Wow. Damn. That was a masterpiece! Mwah. Holy Jesus! Why is this game not more famous? Oh my lord! How, like, the amount of times in the last 2 hours that I got hype over, I got Galaxy Brain is like, I can't skip this. I can't skip. I want to see what happens next. There's got to be something else, right? This song is a banger. Peppo Dance. Sour Police. The base should keep an eye. I thought the creator... No, the creator for Danganronpa is now working with Side Games.
Sourpuss.
Sourpuss. Dude, Thorin 5 reached subscriber for 2 months in a row with the tier 1 sub. Hontou arigato gozaimasu. And Sourpuss, baby. Hey, dude, this song's a banger. I appreciate that. Arigato. Ugh. All right, here we go. I lied. Thank you, Thorin. I really appreciate it, man. Get your butt back in Crow Incorporated. It can't be over. Time after time. Phi's ending? I didn't learn anything about Phi the snack. How can that be your ending, dude? Headquarters, April 13th, 2029. We're going back to the past. I love those sounds.
Today is April 13th, 2029. And this is the evening news.
All we need is the thing from SpongeBob. My leg! My leg!
Unfortunately, I'm sorry. I don't have any news to read. All of our station's reporters have passed after contracting Radical 6. So have my... Excuse me. I've managed to keep us on the air until now. But I'm out of tricks. It's time for me to sign off. This concludes our broadcast day. I pray that someday our world can be cleansed of this horrible plague.
Jesus.
Goodbye.
Persona! For a moment, I just stared at the TV. The roar of the static seemed to fill the entire room until with a click, it disappeared too. The classic. Had the power gone out? I heard footsteps behind me and turned around. You! Akane!
It looks like the first step was successful.
What the fuck? You killed me!
Killed?
I guess technically you're gonna kill me 45 years from now, but still!
Hey, no need to be rude about it. I didn't kill you. I hit you with the butt of the knife. You're fine.
I'm okay?
Yes. You and Phi needed to experience a state of crisis. That was the only way.
Who the hell is Phi? Me and Phi?
Yes, I only told you about you, but we also needed Phi to jump. Now,
where is this?
You know what happens next, right?
Rossi, what the... we go to the moon?
Correct. We will be leaving tomorrow, April 14th, 2029.
Oh shit, dude. What happened to my favorite anime? Is Berserk done? Please tell me. Is Berserk finished? Are we still stuck? What happened? Let me just spoil it for me.
We've nearly finished preparing your shuttle.
I'm sorry, but Berserk is over. It stayed there forever.
Only a few last-minute checks and additions. You'll be traveling to Rhizome 9, along with 3 treatment pods.
Alice and Clover, right?
Yes.
What about the third one? Who's in there?
Phi. We put her into cold sleep 2 days ago.
Yeah, what about, I want to see what she, oh my gosh, she's gonna be like, oh, she's still like 20, right?
She appeared at our headquarters and volunteered to be frozen.
What?
That wasn't the Phi who jumped from Point C, though. It was Phi before she jumped from Point A to Point D. In other words, she was following the same path you are. And she still is.
Then that means that after you froze her, the Point C version of her jumped back into her body?
Yes. The Point C version of Phi is sleeping in that pod. She'll stay there for the next 45 years. Sleeping in ice.
All ice. Then when she gets to Point B, her consciousness will jump to Point A, right?
Correct.
So that's why she didn't look old. So why don't you just stick me in one of those pods?
We can't do that.
Why not?
You haven't figured it out? You have to spend the next 45 years working on the AB project.
Oh, shit. Send me back, dude. Oh.
After arriving at Rhizome 9, you must master genetic engineering and artificial intelligence programming, among other disciplines.
Fuck it, dude. Just end the world. Everyone's dead. I don't care. I'm not doing this. I got homework. Bitch, I haven't even been living for like 5 minutes. This is the worst timeline ever, dude.
Otherwise, you will be unable to create Kyle, Luna, and Lagomorph.
Okay.
And, of course, you will need to develop the chromatic doors and the bracelets.
What else, huh?
You will also be the person who summons Tenmyoji and Quark.
Screw Quark.
Once you've completed all the preparations, then the project can actually begin.
Oh my god.
January 25th, 2074. You will defrost Phi and carry her to the third AB room. Once you've done that, the 22-year-old version of you from point A will force you out. And you'll just go back 45 years to your own body on December 25th, 2028.
Damn, at least I had those big-ass forearms again. And then I change history? Do you really think I can keep the virus from getting out?
You have to. If you don't, billions of people will die. Only you and Phi can save them.
Hey man, at least we'll be buff. What about you? Aren't you an Esper too?
I can't do anything on my own.
Okay.
If this is going to work, I'll need your help.
Somebody want to help me with my homework? I just gotta save like 6 billion people. So what do I need to do?
What do you mean?
I mean, like what specific actions do I need to take? When Phi and I jump to point A, what are we gonna do then?
You'll both enter the Mars mission test site.
And after that?
I don't know.
What?
I'm sorry. I really don't know anything about what happens in there. We don't know how the Radical Six escaped. We don't even know why it was there in the first place.
Aw, crap. Then we're screwed.
That's why we need your help. You have the ability to jump through time and across parallel worlds. We need you to figure out what happened in that test facility. Things will be difficult, and I'm sure you will find yourself in a great deal of danger.
Young Akane is 2D, not 3D. Holy shit, I just noticed that. Whoa.
But I believe the two of you can overcome any obstacle.
I mean, I guess I'm supposed to create all that crap up there. Wait, how do you know it's so dangerous?
The 67-year-old version of you told me what happened. He wasn't able to stop the virus. So I suppose you could say you told me after you failed.
What did he say? What did I say?
That the test facility is full of traps.
Oh, Lord. Oh, no. Tally, what's up?
There was one point. A woman's life was in danger. You risked yourself for her sake, and lost your arms and your right eye.
Holy crap. My arms and my right eye? Holy shit, what the hell? Suddenly a low rumble shook the building. We ain't buff no more. What was that?
Go have a look.
Does this mean we can commit the stranger? I moved slowly to the window and peered outside. On the horizon, I could see a massive mushroom cloud climbing slowly toward the sky. Would we really be able to change the course of history? No, that was the wrong way to look at it. It couldn't be a question. I had to change history. We could save the world. I'm going to change history. I stared at the darkening skies above us and steeled myself. I would succeed. Mystic Mind Plays. Holy shit. End or beginning? What? Wait. What? Oh, whoa! I was about to say, whoo! I thought that was the end.
Where?
I have a voice.
I see you've finally woken up, Kyle.
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 Ah, yes. Of course, you've only just woken up in this timeline. It's only natural for some of your memories to be missing.
I lurched upright, jumped off the bed, and ran around to the other side of that partition. The mirror over the sink was covered with a film of dirt. I wiped it off my sleeve and my reflection stared back at me. There was no mistake. The reflection belonged to
Kyle Climb. So, I'm Dr. Climb? Zero Senior's clone?
What? How do you know that? Shouldn't you still be suffering from amnesia?
An excellent question. One I didn't quite know the answer to myself. I knew who Kyle Climb was. Troy Baker? Oh, shoot, man. He's got a sexy voice. I wish I had a voice like that. I'd work for one of those adult hotlines. In another history, he had been called K and had worn a suit of armor. He hadn't just worn the armor in that history, though. Apparently, he'd worn it all his life. Kyle had been born and raised in a lunar installation which seemed to be called Rhizome 9. Rather late in his life, Akane had appeared as a mother figure and he had consequently grown very attached to her. I knew everything about him, but even though I knew it, I didn't feel it. Was I really Kyle Climb? Every time I looked in the mirror, I saw his face. The spitting image of Sigma Climb in his younger days. I looked down. There was Dio, still handcuffed. I turned back to Luna.
What day is today?
January 27th, 2074.
And today is the last day of the AB project. Akane has explained everything in the garden.
Damn, that voice! Let's go!
And she drew a knife and attacked Phi. How long have I been asleep?
About 5 hours in real time. For them, it would have seemed like a little more than 2 hours.
2B, what's up?
So they still haven't been treated for their Radical 6?
No, they've all been given the antiviral. It just takes a while to have an effect.
I see. So the consciousness of the younger Sigma has gone back into the past. It should have happened right after Akane attacked Phi, right?
Yes.
Why am I here?
The doctor carried you back here. You were in the pod in the garden.
So the person you call the doctor is Sigma Climb, as inhabited by his age-appropriate consciousness.
Yes, but how do you know that?
Dio seems to have remained unconscious.
Yes, I've been administering Soparil whenever he gets restless.
Okay.
What about the others?
They've all gone off to different areas. Tenmyoji and Quark, for instance.
Oh, right. Mr. Climb.
So the sleepyhead's finally up, huh?
What are you two doing here?
You don't know where we are?
This is the upper floor of the pressure exchange chamber.
God. I wish I could have heard his voice the entire time.
The real one.
Mm-hmm.
We were just about to get dressed and head out.
You plan to return then? To Earth, I mean.
Yeah.
Sigma told us where we could find the shuttle that brought us here. Well, guess he's not really the Sigma I knew anymore. He's Dr. Klein now, or Zero Senior, depending on how you look at it.
Why?
Why? I think I could replace him.
What do you mean, why?
Well, I'm just curious why you would choose to return to a devastated planet when you could stay here.
How's staying here gonna help? You aren't gonna say something idiotic about how we should wait here until Sigma changes the past, are you? You can't wait for something that's already happened. Grammar doesn't work that way. Hell, nature doesn't work that way. You following me? We've already lived through history. Sigma failed to keep the virus from getting out. About 45 years ago, Radical 6 created a pandemic, and the antimatter reactors blew up. That all happened. Whatever Sigma does in the past, history's not going to change. In fact, it's because of what he did or didn't do in the past that we've got this past and present.
In fact, it's because of what... Okay.
Let me give you an example. Imagine a group of 100 motorcycles driving down an endless freeway.
Okay.
Eventually, they hit a junction. The road splits in two. One freeway continues off northwest, and the other stretches out to the northeast. So one guy, we'll call him S, pipes up. "Let's go northwest," he says. So they take the northwestern road, but about a mile past the intersection, something horrible happens. A semi driving the other way veers into their lane and plows through the bikers.
Yikes. Delicious.
90 of them die.
Ooh.
The surviving 10 are wounded, but survive. They don't stop, though. They keep riding down that highway, and eventually they'd gone 10,000 miles. Then suddenly, something happens that they couldn't have predicted. S, who had survived, suddenly has his consciousness thrown back in time. He ends up back in his own body just before they reach the junction. He remembers everything. So what does S do? What anybody would do. Let's go northeast. That means all 100 of the bikers survive to reach their destination, happy and healthy. And they all live happily ever after. That's what you're thinking, right? It's a great outcome for the 100 bikers that went northeast.
Yeah?
But what about the 10 that went northwest and survived the accident?
They're still there.
Huh? Wouldn't it be 9 people? I mean, S's mind went back in time, right?
Right. Okay, 9 people then. What happens to the reality they were living? Does it just disappear when S changes the past?
Oh, so sacrifices had to be made for another reality.
It's not as if it was only bad things that happened during that 10,000-mile trip. Maybe one of them fell in love with a woman working at a gas station they stopped at and had a child. Maybe one of them picked up a homeless kid who joined them on their adventure.
Oh.
That 10,000-mile journey would be full of stories, friendships, farewells, romances. The loss of those 90 lives is horrible and unfortunate.
Oh, jeez.
But what would rewriting their history mean? The 9 who survived lived full lives. How can it be right to just erase all that? The survivors overcame their own misery and loss and made the best they could of the hand they'd been dealt.
Biss, what's up?
Isn't that worth something? Isn't that the best thing that humans can aspire to? Is there really any point to a world where everything is happy? Are people who struggle for a better life just idiots? Being human is about fighting, even when it seems hopeless, and finding happiness, even in a world that hates it. Are you saying that's worthless? If you're saying rewriting the past will erase all these other timelines, then whatever God wrote those rules can Look, I'm just not going to accept that, all right?
Poldy, what's up, dude?
You get it?
If Sigma changes the past, then you and Quark will never meet.
Is he right?
No, it's not going to happen. We're here right now. This is reality. Even if Sigma does change the past, we're not just going to disappear or something.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh! Then that means we get to stay together? Good.
Thanks, kid.
I understand how you feel. Why you want to return to Earth is clear. You have lives there, I imagine. There are likely people waiting for you.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Have you already said goodbye to the others?
Bye, Luna, Alice, and Clover all saw us off. We told them we'd see them again someday, and then came here.
They were the only people you want to say goodbye to?
No point saying anything to Dio.
Besides, he's asleep. You were asleep too.
Sorry, but we didn't really know much about you.
You have a point. Akane was in the armor in this timeline, after all. What about Sigma?
Well, he's not really Mr. Sigma anymore.
My man, dude, Ghostblade gifting a tier 1 sub to Mystic Mindplay for 109 gift subs in the channel. Anthony arigato. Holy shit, dude. 108. 9, excuse me. Mystic Mindplay, dude. Pick up the weeb modes and those that sub badge. Get your butt back in here, baby. Hey! Arigatou gozaimasu. Sorry I've been quiet. This is just really trippy.
Of course.
Thank you.
He is Dr. Klein now that his consciousness has returned.
Yeah, but more importantly, he's the guy who brought us all here. Not a lot of warm feelings there, you know?
And Akane?
Never mind her. She's just like him. Not the Akane I knew. She must have seen some pretty awful things over the years.
Oh no. And the Ghostblade gifting another sub to Nyx Abyss for 110. Making that 110 Nyx Abyss, dude. Welcome back to Crow Incorporated with that 4-month bag. Get your butt back in here. Thank you very much, Ghostblade, and welcome back, Nyx Abyss, joining the Ghostblade army. Mwah. Thank you, dude.
Hell, she might not even be human anymore.
Thank you.
But the Akane Kurashiki I know isn't here. She's not anywhere.
Ooh.
In the end, Clover and I were just pawns. Pawns to be used and then gotten rid of.
Damn!
Still, it's not like we're completely resentful. We had to be here to help change the past. That part's easy to understand. But
Kinda sucks, though. I mean, Sigma and Phi have it easy. They get to go back to December 25th in 2028. They'll stop the Radical Six and save the world, and then they'll have
Very
a
good,
nice,
thank you.
normal future to look forward to. In other words, they get to go back to Point E and just enjoy history like it was supposed to happen.
Yeah, but then I gotta do all that homework, dude.
we don't. We're stuck with Point C as our starting point.
You told us about Ten Myoji's story, right?
Swanagon, dude. With the tier 1 sub for 5 months in a row. Anthony arigato. Get your butt back in here, baby. 5 months in a row. Oh my god. 1 more month and you get that new 6-month sub badge, dude. Much love, Swanagon. Mwah.
The one with the
What's up, dude?
motorcycles? It would be like if Alice and I were kidnapped right before the intersection. Then whoever grabbed us takes us to wherever the bikers are going, 10,000 miles to the northwest.
Don't get us wrong. We know why we had to be here.
Yeah.
Without
Blue
us,
Bear, it's up.
S's consciousness wouldn't have been able to go back to right before the intersection.
If that couldn't happen, then the fate of those 90 dead bikers would be sealed. But
It's still not the best situation for those of us left in the Northwest.
Thanks for the host. Appreciate that, baby.
We're stuck in the reality where the 90 bikers died.
are we just supposed to go live on Earth? It's a wasteland now. And what about our friends and families? We left a whole world behind 45 years ago.
You're boned. You're boned.
Even if it is for the greater good?
It just doesn't seem fair, does it?
Not really.
Yeah, it's a little bit much.
So we went and talked to the old lady.
She told us that there is one way.
One way we could get back to the past.
Let's say you do go back to the past.
That voice is smooth.
Wouldn't that cause your minds to get thrown back here? That seemed to be how Sigma and Phi's jumps worked, at least.
Yes, you're right.
But this is different.
Different. How so?
From what she said, it sounds like there's a way we can send our bodies back in time, too.
What?
That's ridiculous.
Please don't send that body back.
It would create a paradox. How could you have 2 Clovers and 2 Alices at the same time?
But that wouldn't happen.
Akane says there's a way around that.
How?
How on earth does she plan to do that?
Schrodinger's
Cat.
Oh no.
Oh, hey, Kyle.
That was it? What?
Figured you'd come here eventually.
Where's Dr. Klein? Luna said you were with him.
He said he was tired, so he's off resting right now. There's a bedroom at the end of the hallway.
Maybe you gotta send him back with the armor or something? Yeah, maybe we kill our past selves.
He's in there if you're curious. Oh, right. He told me to turn on this hologram projector thing when you showed up. Want me to start it?
Sure.
Dang, that... Sure. Commander, what's up?
Glad to see you. There isn't anything in particular that I have to tell you. However, I imagine there are a great number of things weighing on your mind. I'd love to answer all your questions.
Okay, we saw this before.
Unfortunately, my circumstances make that an impossibility. I hope you can forgive me. Everything I know, Phi should also know. I have instructed her to answer any questions anyone might have.
What?
Anyone other than Kyle, that is.
What does he mean, other than Kyle?
There's more questions? Oh, God.
Who knows? Is there anything you want to ask?
Right, well, I guess I may as well cut to the chase. Just who are you, Phi?
I'm not Superman, that's for sure. And I'm not Batman or Spider-Man or Aquaman or a merman or a wolfman.
That's what you said earlier.
I'm not a Brahmin or Kamen or Ramen. I'm not a Cayman either, so you really don't need to worry about anything.
This is what we worked for. 50 hours of dialogue. To this? Worst timeline.
Please don't dodge the question. About 5 hours ago, Akane attacked you with a knife. That triggered something which sent your mind back to the past, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, you were sent to Point D, April 13th, 2029. On that date, your body was already in Akane's custody.
Okay.
Although by then, you were in cold sleep.
Yo, Ghostblade gifting a tier 1 sub to Poldy for 111 to 111. Poldy, welcome back to Curl Incorporated. Pick up their sub badge and those Wiimotes. Because you're going to be here forever, baby. Get your butt back in here. Ghostblade, arigato, man. Appreciate that. Hey, 111 to 111.
You wouldn't have regained consciousness, but
Thanks,
your
dude.
mind was now inhabiting that body.
Ghostblade Army.
That pod was your home for 45 years. You slept there, frozen, until the time was right. Then on January 25th, 2074, you were finally thawed out, even though you didn't wake up. Still unconscious, you were carried to the AB room.
Okay.
That was when your consciousness changed bodies again. A version of you from December 25th, 2028 arrived, pushing you out and sending you back to December 25th, 2028. This is when you finally woke up. In 2028, you found and joined forces with Sigma, whose older mind was inhabiting his younger body.
So basically, it's already happened. Everything's already happened.
Together, you attempted to infiltrate the Mars mission test facility. Unfortunately, your plan failed. The Radical Six did escape on New Year's Eve. That failure determined the path you followed. Instead of going along the line that branches out to the right from Point E, you headed straight to Point D. Point D being April 13th of the following year.
Okay, so that's a different timeline where they went off to do their own thing.
That was the day that you made your way to Akane's hideout and asked to be put into one of the treatment pods. Another consciousness enters your body around that time from the future. It is, of course, the version of you that left your body when Akane attacked you in the garden.
Okay.
This caused the two versions of you to swap places, and you moved 45 years into the future, where you woke up on the garden floor.
Okay. That makes sense.
That put you on the line that comes here. So if we discount the time you spent in cold sleep, for you, only 3.5 months have passed since that happened. That being when you were sent back into the past from the garden. Have I missed anything?
No, everything you talked about you got right.
Well, what do you mean by that?
I'm kind of an unknown variable in this equation. You could think of me as a kind of X factor. It's taken me the last 3.5 months to understand it.
I haven't understood anything in the last 3.5 seconds. Could you please explain?
It's kind of like the relationship between classical mechanics and modern physics. Strictly speaking, you can't combine velocities with V1 plus V2.
Absolutely not. Elementary one here.
V1 plus V2 divided by 1 plus V1 times V2 over c squared is the actual equation.
Well, yeah. Shit, of course.
Of course, the sort of velocities we encounter in day-to-day life don't come close to being c squared, which is the speed of light squared.
Okay.
That means that 1 plus V1 times V2 divided by c squared is usually going to evaluate to something pretty close to 1. Since that would mean dividing by 1, it's usually okay to just skip that step and use V1 plus V2.
Oh, to skip it? Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep, it really worked. Thank you. Thank you, dear.
In most situations, it works, even if it isn't technically correct.
Nerd.
So you knew enough to get the stuff you were talking about, right? As long as you stick to that, you won't run into any problems.
I don't quite understand. In fact, I feel like you're dodging my questions.
So is that what you wanted to ask about?
No. What I really want to know is what happened between Christmas and New Year's Eve in 2028. You and Sigma infiltrated the Mars mission test site, didn't you?
Yes.
That's why he got his arms cut off.
What happened there? How did Sigma lose his eye and both his arms? And why was Radical 6 in there in the first place? What could a deadly virus have to do with the simulated mission to space?
Sorry, but I can't tell you that.
Why?
Because it would change history.
Oh, Lord.
There is a history where the virus didn't escape. That's the line that goes to the right of point E. In that timeline, humanity isn't heading for annihilation, and Earth isn't red. The future is much brighter. But if I tell you what you're asking me right now, then that reality will disappear. You understand?
I don't. Why would all of that disappear if you told me what I want to know?
You're about to go back to the past, right?
The past? Don't be silly. I can't do that.
Then where the hell did you learn all this stuff? I just listened to you tell me a bunch of things you shouldn't have known about. You were sleeping in the pod in the garden. You just woke up. So how can you know all this? You know my past. Sigma's past.
I shall give you your answer. You are not Kyle Climb. Your body is Kyle's, but your consciousness is not. Think about it. Do you really believe you are Kyle? Or could you be someone else entirely?
Then, where is the real Kyle's consciousness?
He was thrown out when you entered. Right now, in a manner of speaking, he has arrived at December 25th, 2028. His consciousness has gone into a body from that time. I doubt you know how much the Doctor loves Kyle. He raised him on his own.
Okay.
Kyle is irreplaceable. Do you really think he would go back to the past and leave Kyle behind here? I know what I told the others, that Kyle was Dr. Climb's spare. But that was not his only purpose.
Okay.
Kyle's consciousness is integral to what we are trying to accomplish. This new mission begins on Christmas and ends on New Year's Eve 2028. Its purpose will be to infiltrate the test facility and prevent the spread of the virus. For this to happen, Kyle is absolutely necessary.
Hey, Kyle.
And that is why he created him?
Yes.
So now that my consciousness has entered his body, the Doctor has achieved his objective. Kyle has gone back to 2028 to participate in his mission.
Correct.
There's one thing that troubles me. Kyle was created before reaching point B from point D. That means his body did not exist on Christmas in 2028. Does that mean he has entered my body? Have we just switched places?
I suppose you could put it that way, yes.
That's ridiculous. Well, what's going to happen to me? You telling me I have to spend the rest of my life here in this box, living in a borrowed body?
No, not at all. You can travel freely through time and space. You are an uncontrolled variable that entered our closed system. As such, the rules of this world do not apply to you.
I have no idea what...
Please don't try to play dumb. I know what you are. Surely you must know by now, too. You are about to go into the past and save the world. Phi and Sigma, even with all of his future knowledge, will need your help. Only you can right the horrible wrongs of our past. Only you can save the world.
There's no way I...
Yes, there is. You have to. Don't you want to know the truth? Don't you want to know what happened in between Christmas and New Year's Eve in 2028?
No?
Well, yes, I do, but...
Come on, say no.
Then you must believe. Reality is shaped by what we believe reality should be. If observation can change the motion of a particle, then how is it odd to think that human thought can shape reality? Your will can change history. The world will be reshaped into the one you imagine. Remember what I've told you. Only you can change history.
I'm so tired, dude.
Only you can save the world.
So tired. Is that it? That's it? Holy shit. We beat it.
They must have found a moon card.
Arisa, it doesn't really matter. It's just a purge. Don't worry about it. You're not gonna be timed out or anything like that. It's fine. I wasn't even reading the chat anyway. Holy crap! Jesus Christ. Fubuki, what's up, dude? Okay. We beat it. We beat it, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna use the bathroom, and then we're gonna go right into Zero Time Dilemma, which is the third game. The third game, and the final one, which I guess will continue the story of this one, about jumping back into the past, and what actually happens in between December 25th and the 31st of 2028, or whatever it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use the restroom, and then I will be right back, okay? I'll be right back. what's up, guys? Let me update everything real quick. Okay, everything should be updated now. Sorry about that, guys. I had to update everything. Okay. No, no. Don't do this to me. Exit! Exit! No! Not start from the beginning! Okay. Let's do it. Wait, did we get all the achievements? We got 38 out of 38 achievements, boys! Hey! You unlocked every single achievement. Congrats! You nerd! Go outside! Get a girlfriend. That won't ever happen. Okay, let's do this.